Hello from Northwest Mobile PT. Wanted to talk to you about stretching. So if you've got muscles and you like to use them, you better be thinking about stretching them too. The big idea with stretching is that when our muscles get tight from being in a position for too long, maybe we sit at our desk for 8 hours a day. Maybe we're doing a task at work where we're in that position or that movement throughout the day. The big idea is that you don't want to stay there if you don't plan on just sitting the rest of your life, if you don't plan on doing just that task the rest of your life. So that's the idea for today. So think of the muscles as fibers that are woven together. That's what they are. And if they're tight, they're going to be all kind of packed together. And so the idea behind stretching is that it's going to lengthen those fibers, to lengthen those connections, so that tissue, that muscle, that joint isn't restricted anymore from that position that it's typically held in. And what I want you to think about is a simple concept called low load, long duration. All that means is that you're putting a tolerable stretch and you're holding it for an extended time. So tolerable means it doesn't hurt. You just feel a stretching sensation in however you're holding that position. And then that duration is that you're working 45 seconds, a minute, upwards to 2 minutes to really get that stretch to stay stretched out. Think about it with my fingers here. If it's a really hard stretch, we get it out to here, we hold it for 5 seconds because it just doesn't feel good, and then it goes right back to where it was. But we get a good tolerable stretch on there, and maybe we don't get as big of a movement or big of a stretch, but then we can hold it for 45 seconds or a minute or longer, and now it stays there when we take that stretch off. And then over just the repetition of doing that 2-3 times in that sitting, or just that habit of being good and stretched out, now we're going to get those tissues where they get back to that normal position. So think about that. If you're sitting throughout the day, you need to be getting up, stretching out those hip flexors, and even just stretching out that upper back, that low back, so that everything doesn't get short from being held into that position. Hope that's helpful. If it is, like it, share it, and if there's anything that we can do for you, if you have any questions about tightness that won't go away or pain that you just don't know what to deal with, how to deal with it, get in touch with us. And remember, Northwest Mobile PT will come to you to get you back to doing what you enjoy. Thank you.